And we're back with some Metal Gear Solid Any% console easy ran on a PlayStation TV say what? By Mieslwd. And with that, I'm gonna give it off to Mies. Take it away.
Thank you very much. My name is Mieslwd. Next to me is my co-commentator, Felissa. She's joining us on this great snake adventure. So, with not further ado, let's start the run in 3, 2, 1, go!
Good luck!
Thank you very much. So, the first section we're going to do is like bunch or skip cutscene and just mashing the X button because we need to skip this codec in order to get as fast as possible into Shadow Moses. So the first section is just rather easy, having 2 guards. We have all the time in the world. We have one on the front and one on the right, taking its time on the patrol, and we're gonna take them out because we can. We gotta get our alert, but that's nothing to worry about.
I can already tell this is not going to be a pacifist run. No big boss rank for you.
No big boss rank for me. Nope. We are not doing European Extreme today. We're gonna take it easy because it's the BSG 34. We're gonna take it nice and slow. But we're gonna perform the Boba skip today, so that's gonna be pretty cool if you ask me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and this is the part we need to wait for the elevator that comes down. So yeah, that's what we're gonna wait for. Is there something we know, Felissa?
So what I want to know is why are we going slow in our speedrun?
Why are we going slow in our speedrun? We need to wait. We need to wait till the elevator comes down, and then after that we're gonna run fast again. So take a minute, and that's like 2 minutes and 16 seconds if I'm correctly. That's our cue to go down. So if you have the executive producer or something like that in the screen, that's our cue to go forward again. So and after that, we're gonna take a little less off strat than normal. Normally you go straight around, you go into the vent, and you go right in. Well, you're gonna take a slight detour. Why? Because we need the additional stun grenades for the Boba skip. If we don't have the additional stun grenades, we cannot attempt more than 1 attempt because it is like 50-50, RNG based 50%, and so that's why we're gonna keep it safe. We're waiting for the guard here to come down in the elevator. 1 tap. What's that noise? That's me. There we go. Nice and clean. Nothing on the hand there. We have a lot of cutscenes here. We're gonna just hold on the X button, wait for them to skip, and then we have a series of codecs. We're gonna skip also, because yeah, like Felissa said, we need to go fast. We need to go fast on the speedrun, so we don't watch the cutscenes and watch the codecs. We just wanna go nice and fast. So.
I believe in later games they actually added the option to hold a button to skip through these like even faster, but I guess that's not a thing yet in MGS1?
MGS1 it is. On the cutscenes, like when you have video feed, you hold down the X button, but if you have codec, you need to like press the X button multiple times. And Metal Gear Solid 2, they've changed it, so you can fast forward or fast skip the codec. We don't have that option here yet. So we're going to throw the jab already. Go here. Surveillance camera, that's correct. We're going to take the stun grenades. Just to be sure to have that extra set stun grenades when we are doing the Boba skip.
Yeah, so chaff grenade temporarily disables all like electronic devices in the area, which is great, but it also disables your own radar. So if there are guards walking around, you do want to be careful that you don't run into them, because in this game you actually rely quite a lot on using the Soliton radar in the top right, at least casually. I'm not sure in the speedrun if it would be a lot different.
Yeah, when you're like doing extreme, European extreme, then you don't have a camera with you, so you need to know where every guard is. So yeah, that's the point when you are like going European extreme, you don't have that option. Yeah.
And are the guards always in the same locations, or is there also an element of RNG to it?
When you're doing like an alternative round, so when you're like doing the game again, when you have a save file after it,
Right.
you like get bandana or infinite ammo or something like that. Stealth, you can go invisible.
Yeah.
No one shows you, no one can see you. You do have the option that the guards are like spreading around.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's quite interesting.
it is.
Like, it's really funny how these MGS games have like these weird New Game Plus, and like in MGS2 there's also like New Game Plus Plus, where like every odd run or even run is like different. And in one you have like sunglasses, and it's really
that's
weird.
Especially with the second Metal Gear Solid 2, you have the nice snake sunglasses. You can select.
Oh, looks great.
So we're gonna perform our first skip here, and we're gonna just turn around for a bit. Not completely how we're supposed to do it, but we're gonna stand here behind the wall, and then we're gonna skip like 30 minutes of the game. And we're going to into the holding cell. And this is the part where like Snake has been captured by the guards when the fight with Snipe Wolf happens. But it didn't happen. We skipped 30% or like 30 minutes of the game so far. This is Johnny.
Bless you.
Bless Johnny. He has a little bit of a cold, and I think he had sushi yesterday, so it wasn't good for his stomach. And he needs to run to the bathroom a couple of times. When he does that, we're gonna lay under the bed here. We're gonna line up for a bit, and then we're gonna wait for Johnny to come back. Well, Johnny is heading back. He is seeing, like, oh, where's Snake? He's gone. He is scared, or like he gets a jump scare. So, what are we going to do is when he scares, we're going to walk out or like crawl out under the bed, and when that happens, like I said, Johnny will spook for a bit, but also it will be better because he doesn't fall asleep. So he doesn't fall asleep during his watch, and then that saves also a minute. So that's pretty nice.
Easy time save.
Easy time save.
Yeah, there's like various ways to handle this part. I believe you can also, like, if you just wait long enough, and I believe you'll have to endure like multiple like torture sections.
Yeah.
Eventually you'll get some help, and you can like pretend to actually be dead, like with a pack of ketchup, if I'm not mistaken. And there's always just these multiple ways to handle the same situation, which is really cool about these games.
It is really cool because when you have like an incentive or a bit or something like that going on, you can always have the Meryl ending or the Otacon ending. But for now, we're going to focus on the Boba skip, and so we don't have that option now. But you do have that option if you like. If you're going through all the torture sequence and you got to save Meryl, but if you're going to want to go fast, you need to save Otacon. So you just submit the first torture you get, like we are going to do now, because we're now getting into the torture chamber. So we want to skip that as fast as possible. So I'm holding down the X button, and when the second scene is coming up, press select, and then it's done deal. So
Wow.
we have the Otacon ending.
Just like that.
Just like
and it
that.
also saves your fingers, because you actually have to mash for quite a bit. It's like, it's not just torture for Snake, it's also torture for the player.
For sure, yeah. And now you have seen, we walked in through the cell. We had a grenade in our hands. Now everything is gone. We have nothing in our inventory again. And Johnny is going to go to the bathroom again, because he's have a little stomach problem once again. And then we're going to get set free, or like we get items from Otacon to go out of the holding cell. With those items, you need to like lay on the ground, use the ketchup. But if you don't use the ketchup at the right time, it is like Johnny is noticing that, and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing with the ketchup for?" So you need to wait an additional minute for Ninja to push you out. So we need to we have a lot of time for that. So be sure to get that in.
Yeah, so I also noticed you're playing this on easy difficulty. So what exactly is the difference? Like, why would you play on easy and not on very easy? Or, you know, like, why is easy the standard, or like the category of choice?
Yeah, good question. Easy is the standard because I'm easy, man. I like to go easy.
But not very easy.
Not very easy. The only thing that is with very easy and easy, on very easy you have an MP5 with like infinite ammo almost, and you don't have the time. When the widescreen is stopping at the end of the run, then you have all the credits and such. You don't have the time at the end, and with easy you have the time. So if we are like on world record pace, we can see the time at the end, and yeah, it's I think pretty standard. With health, etc., etc., and with the guards lined up, it's not a big of a difference between very easy and easy.
Okay.
But if you go on normal or hard or extreme or European extreme, you have less health, less items to pick up, less things you can store. So it's going to be less every time again.
Yeah, like it's a very challenging game. Like even if you're playing it the first time on normal, like especially the boss fights, because you know it's a stealth game, and when you can avoid combat, like you're fine. But then the boss fights you can't just avoid. So those actually become like very, very challenging.
It is very challenging. Yeah. So now we're going to wait for Johnny. We're not going to move. We're not going to move at all. We have lined up the ketchup. We're going to wait for Johnny. It's like, okay, what's going on? And we're going to stand up. And
Poor Johnny.
Poor Johnny. Here we go. And now we're going to get our gear because we are naked. We don't have anything on us. And we're going to get our gear back. We have equipped for the last, it is the chaff grenade, so we're going to re-equip that. And now we're going downstairs. We need to get out the PSG rifle. We need to get that in our inventory. That's the part of the run. 2 times on the elevator. That opens immediately the doors, so that's pretty good.
I love how that's also a reoccurring thing. Like in Peace Walker, I believe it's the same thing. If you just impatiently keep pressing it, it'll just come faster.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw a guard around the shoulder. Gonna go here.
So there's actually lasers that he's crawling under right now?
Yeah. We don't want to activate the lasers.
So why did it say PSG 1 full? Because you're full on ammo, or?
Now it is a glitch, because we are not allowed to get PSG 1 yet.
Okay.
We skipped the part of the game, but the game doesn't recognize it. But in a certain part of the game, we will be able to get ammo, and then the game is like, oh, you're already there. You can pick up ammo now.
Oh, that's super interesting.
It is. So here we're gonna evade claymore mines. That's good. We're on a good line. You need exactly about the dotted line in the center. Then you can evade the claymores. We're gonna pick up this grenade. We're gonna have 2 sets, and later in the tower we have gonna go get 4 more or a bunch more. And that was the tank fight. So we skipped the tank fight. Very hard fight.
Yeah. Like normally it actually is, because like the hatch would open every now and then and you have to throw a grenade in there. Yeah. And you know, on a PS1, good luck aiming that. It's so difficult. So the fact that you just skip that is ridiculous.
That's the first boss skip we have. So our next line is, or next boss is Ninja. We're gonna skip that.
Of course.
Of course. And after that, the Psycho Mantis. Do you know what Psycho Mantis does again?
I know it can read your mind or read your past.
Yeah. It can read your mind, but what it does, it reads your input. So
right, yeah.
It knows what you're gonna do.
Unless you switch to the other controller ports, are you gonna do that?
No, we're gonna skip Mantis.
No.
We don't
walk right into
Mantis.
that one.
Yeah. So we're gonna take this additional stun grenades. We need like 9 stun grenades. We want to have a backup. We don't want to have a backup because, like I said, Boba Skip is RNG based. 50% chance of succeeding. You need to use that for the backup strat. So yeah, that's Psycho Mantis. That's
a bookcase.
That was a bookcase. Very hard fight. The bookcase is still there, but you can walk right through it. Right through it.
So you're able to skip this just because you skipped that part earlier in the game, or?
Yeah, because we have skipped event, and we skipped like 30 minutes of the game and a lot of bosses.
That's so interesting how that's actually just like a consecutive like event, and it's not just a trigger that's always there when you go to that map. Very, very interesting.
Very nice. So I've equipped the scarf, and that is the wolves won't attack me because it has the scent of sniper wolf. So that's very nice. They won't attack me. They have very nasty jumps, so we won't have that. All right. Gonna hold X again, and then we're gonna mash the codec. And this should be, before you get captured, this should be the sniper wolf fight. So if you like have the all bosses, you need to go to this point. Meryl getting shot. You need to go all the way back to the storage where we picked up the rifle, the PSG-1 rifle, and then you need to go back all the way up here. And so we're like 15 minutes away, give or take, and we skipped like a lot of bosses to Sniper Wolf. Okay, so what I'm going to do now
is skip Sniper Wolf.
No, I'm going to focus a little bit because I need to do this right. So hold on, I'm going to be a little bit quiet, and after that I'm going to tell you what I've done. My heart is beating like ass.
Nice!
First try,
Awesome.
Let's go! Woo! Oh,
Easy.
my heart!
No need for backups.
Oh, no need for backups. Oh,
So that's Boba Skip.
woo! That was Boba Skip.
AKA Kevin.
Kevin, yes, yes. I was so nervous about that.
Yeah, like I wasn't sure if I was supposed to like fill the space or if you needed like audio cues.
I just need a moment for myself. Okay, what I did there, I throw like 2 stun grenades, and the third one I had to carry on and hold it with the line. When I was lined up perfectly, I just cook it and wait for the blast, and then we have the big bounce back, and I did have a big bounce back. So I had a good one. Okay, now I'm going to do the weapon glitch, and that's also a tricky one. So bear with me for a bit.
A lot of tricky stuff going on.
Yeah, a lot of tricky stuff. Okay. Here we go. Too bad. Okay, second try. Yes, okay.
How the heck? That's just like, you're just doing random stuff and it just works.
Yeah, what you need to do is like you equip your chaff, you equip your key card, and then when you get blast away, you unequip your key card and re-equip your chaff. So what it happens, it will blow up your stinger, and then equip the chaff again with the key card, and now the boxes that normally are there are gone. So we can go upstairs without having the boxes on. And now it's just going all the way up.
A whole lot of gun cameras going up.
Yeah, all the way up.
Yeah, this game is freaking wild in terms of like what you can skip.
It's insane.
And I guess that's the reason we have like the all bosses category. So there's still like the category where you go through most of the game. I believe it still has some skips, but like some glitches at least.
Yeah, minor skip. It's like when you have like reached the 14115 codec when you want to call Meryl, you can skip the cargo door. You can use that in all bosses run. But rather than that, there are like not many parts where you can where you're allowed to skip the game. So what we are going to do is here, we're gonna get some additional shafts for the way down. We're gonna use this ladder. Thank you. We're gonna go fight the hind D. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna skip the hind D.
Of course.
Of course, because this is an 80% run. What is happening now is that the area is resetting. So it's resetting. So what is happening now is that the boxes are replaced. What we are going to do is we're going to go all the way down. You can use your chaff or your normal grenades because you can also like throw them and they explode with the camera. But we use the chaff because we need our grenades for the Raven fight. So we're going to save our grenades for the Raven fight.
Can't believe we're actually going to fight a boss.
Yes.
Crazy.
We're going to fight Raven.
But yeah, normally, like, if you don't have chaff grenades here, yeah, good luck getting through this hallway. There's just gun cameras on every point, and they just keep coming more and more of them.
Yeah.
Like, it's first is 1, and 2, and then 3, and then there's just 4 of them.
Yeah.
And since you're normally going up, like, you also can't, you know, just throw a grenade to destroy them or, like, see them in advance. Like, they start shooting you before you even see them.
Okay, so we need to go on the boxes here.
On top of them?
Yes. There's a strat for that also. And we don't have the luck with us. Okay. I don't have to. Normally I don't have this.
Very interesting collision on these things. Nothing from behind, but then, yeah, collision on the top.
Come on,
So
normally it's like Snake. Here we go.
Ah, nice. Oh,
Up.
rip
There we go.
Snake.
Because you don't have fall damage in this version of Metal Gear, you don't die. You have that in like Metal Gear Solid 2. You have fall damage, so when you go die. But this version of Metal Gear Solid, you don't have that.
Yeah, because you're not really meant to like fall great distances.
Yeah,
You don't have the tools to do that.
Exactly. And for now, we're gonna do it again.
Okay.
The weapon glitch with all the buttons. So fingers crossed. But because here we're gonna skip Sniper Wolf Part 2, we're gonna skip that again.
Of course.
All right.
While we're busy skipping, mind if I do a couple?
Skip, all the skips. Okay, we're gonna line up. First try, let's go.
Yo, nice. Yeah,
Woo. Nice.
awesome job. Yeah, normally with the PSG one, it's supposed to go into like this first-person scope view.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you see that he has it equipped, but it's not in that view, I guess that's the tell that you got the weapons glitch.
Okay. If the host has anything to add, now's the time.
Cool, got it. We've got a €3 donation from... Here you go, honey, as he adds €3 and Dunsty to the EV naming incentive. Unfortunately, got some bad news on that regard because we've got a pretty massive donation of €50 from Bronze Noob on that very same donation, saying, "We're back. Happy to see all you all PFU guys again. It's been a way too long." But don't worry, Cruel, because Dunkty's got your back with a €5 donation. Don't tell Clover I overtook his bid, and that one's going towards the rival incentive, overtaking once again Clover and making Dunsty the #1 in that category. And very quickly, just checking what... Bro McDude is now in the lead thanks to that massive donation on the EV naming incentive. Very cool, guys.
Very, very nice. Thank you so much for that big donation. Thank you so much. So I'm going to explain a little bit what I've done here. We did walk back because we destroyed the Stinger missile, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
we destroyed the Stinger missile, so we need to go back all the way up and regain the Stinger missile in order to get the Stinger missile, because we need to fight Rex, right? So
Right.
we're now going back. We're gonna re-equip the Stinger, and now we are going into the blast furnace. Did you know something about that part?
And normally you switch to like a second disc when you enter that part, right?
Right, but we don't have any discs.
No.
No. How are we gonna do that?
A very good question.
Okay, cool. It's all
Digital?
all
Like,
digital.
it just
No
does it
worries.
automatically?
We don't have to,
Cool.
to switch the PSTVs or something like that. No. Okay, so we're going to go to the menu, go to settings, go to switch disk 2, and on yes, and then start.
Just
That's-
every time you hear that sound, I just think it's like a game over. I've heard that sound way too often.
I know, right? So that's it, and now we're on disk 2.
Yeah. So you've got a little bit of Japanese at the bottom there. So
Yeah.
can you tell us a bit about this version of the game, Integral?
The integral version. Yeah, I can tell you something about that. The integral version is like the fastest Metal Solid version out there because it's all about with the frame rates and all. Okay, we missed that. No worries, we're gonna take it the easy way. Okay, that's not good. I thought I had a little bit space left.
Yeah. It's so silly. Like if you try to stand up with something
Yeah.
above Snake, he just decides, oh nope,
Nope,
it's over.
Ain't gonna happen. I was a little bit too mature with that. I don't know how to call it, but we're gonna try again. What I wanted to do is I want to destroy the crane. With
You can do that?
Yeah, we can do that with a grenade, but we need to like have a perfect. No, missed
No.
again. Okay. We have time because we had a boba skip one try, so. This is good. Now we have enough space to
move
walk
around.
through it. But like I said, integral version. The integral version is the fastest version of Metal Gear Solid because of it is the Japanese version, and it is the fastest version because of the frame rate. The frame rate is changed in a way like 30 or 60 FPS. So it is faster. You walk faster, you run faster.
Oh, damn.
Everything is faster with that. So.
Alright, that's awesome. Didn't Integral also add a first-person like shooting view, or was that only on PC version? Because I recall there being something like that.
Yeah, you have. That is correct. I think that's also on the PC version with that. Okay, I need to focus a little bit. Okay, we need an additional ration, but that's okay. We have time. We have time.
Can these guys also drop additional rations?
No, only ammo. But we have one particular place for one ration. We need 2 rations more because I'm with Raven. I'm like better safe than sorry.
Yeah, for sure.
You need at least 9 grenades to beat between 8 and 9 grenades to beat Raven. But like you see, I'm getting shot. I have some health is gone. So what we're going to do is we sneak our way to the corner. Why we don't run? That's why, because of the claymores. I always, when I wanted to run or walk in between them, I always get like blasted away. So we're gonna take it the safe way. So that's our additional ration. We have one additional ration also before we are facing Raven. You have it on the right. You have some Nikita missiles and an additional ration. We didn't pick up the Nikita in the new building because we only need like for the Raven strat the grenades.
Yeah, because the Nikita is the one that you can fire and then you can turn it around corners, right?
Yeah,
which is like how most people would play that fight.
Yeah, you can like shoot the missile, and when you are like holding triangle, you can see it through first person, and then you can guide the missile which way you want to go. You can also like fire it, and then you can like when you see the missile, you can also redirect it, but the field of view is a little bit less than while you're facing it with the first person. So yeah, that's the difference.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. So now we have another boss fight. We don't gonna skip that. We're gonna fight them. We're gonna fight Raven. We need to, otherwise we can't continue the run. Okay.
Alright.
So this is the additional ration. We have now 3 ration, and that's more than enough to fight Raven. There we go.
Yeah, this guy's kind of scary. He's got like a big old minigun.
Yeah, he's big guy.
Very big guy.
But yeah, we're gonna fight them like this.
Oh, just face tank it.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Nothing more, nothing less.
I mean, hey, whatever works.
And the reason why I did have additional grenades is that sometimes when you throw a grenade, Raven will glitch through the demolition of the grenade. So that's why I have additional grenades for the fight. And now it's good. It's pretty good fight.
Nice.
So
very smooth.
We didn't need, after all, the duration that I picked up with the Claymore.
Better safe than sorry.
Better safe than sorry, right? Yeah.
Awesome. So I imagine that's a strategy that wouldn't work on like a higher difficulty.
No. It can be done. You can have, but the thing is, you can only have 2 rations when you're playing high difficulty. And now I can have 5. So, and I already like lost 2, almost 3 rations. So, and that's on easy. So that's less damage when you are like playing on extreme difficulty. So. I'm gonna pick up this ration. Gonna equip the chaff. We don't have to use the chaff, but
wait, you don't have to? Why are they not shooting at you?
Because I have a line that if I follow the line, they don't shoot it. I'm out of range.
Wow, incredible.
Pretty cool, huh? And now we're gonna go to the last 30 minutes of the game. I think by far the best music. By far.
Yeah, it's definitely good.
By far.
For sure.
For sure. They've changed it on the... do you know the GameCube version? Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes?
Twin Snakes, yeah. I've played it like once, a long time ago.
Okay, cool. They've changed some bosses with the vocal. They've changed some music. They've changed some surroundings. They polished it, but they also changed a lot of vocal and music. So that's yeah.
I know a lot of people who are like big fans of Metal Gear are kind of look down on that version because while it did improve some things, it also added like the first-person camera, which makes it pretty easy because the guards are not. They can't really spot you when you're standing far away from them, and you can just pop them off from a distance.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot easier.
That's a lot easier. That's a nice advantage of the Twin Snakes because like if you're like going to the Genome Soldiers, the first section, you can like see outside before they come in, and you can pop them right out.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
But like they also changed a lot of the visual effects and the sounds. They also added some crazy stuff to the cutscenes. Like Snake would just start doing backflips unnecessarily, which wasn't in the original. And it's Kojima at its finest.
Kojima at its finest. But what also a pretty cool feature is with that game is that when you're facing Ninja and when you are like in the center of the fight, you see a little GameCube on the desk.
Yeah, true. I've seen that.
That's a pretty nice
so cool.
Easter egg, if you ask me.
Yeah, they've also done a similar thing for Metal Gear Solid 3. So in the original game, there's like the little frog thingies that you would have to shoot for like an extra like achievement. And in the 3DS version, they made those little Yoshis. It's so cute.
Pretty cool. Yeah, that's some pretty nice Easter eggs. Okay, what happens now is that we lost our Palkey. So we need to find our Palkey now, and normally you used to deactivate, right? Deactivate Metal Gear X. You need to have 3 Palkeys. The Blanco Palkey, the blue Palkey, and the red Palkey. But the Palkey is made of a shape memory alloy. That means that it can be changed on different temperatures. So we have the normal temperature, that's like room temperature. That's blank, so it has a yellow color. Well, now we're gonna find the red, because the red has swallowed our Paul keycard. You can have two reds, or like, that was the first one. Okay, we don't have a good red at the moment now. Normally this would be a reset, because when it's not on the first start and not on the second spot, it's consuming time. It's consuming time.
Yeah, and this is just entirely random?
Yeah.
Like which of the 2 places?
RNG. Random RNG, yeah.
That's rough. Especially so late in the run. Like, you've done a lot of difficult skips already.
Yeah.
And, yeah,
and now the red is gone. I don't know where he is. Help, please. And on the PC version, it can be like it's on the ditch. So But here it's like,
Oh, I thought that was related to like some decisions you made earlier in the game, or like if you've game overed a couple of times, it would be in a different spot, something like that.
oh, yeah, that can also be the option though. That you mention it, because I don't have the. Normally, I don't like continue the game. I normally don't do that. Normally, I run like.
Could that be it?
Yeah, I think that's it. I think you were right for this.
Like I thought it was like a number of continues. Like if you were really struggling, it would just be somewhere like more in plain sight compared to the rats.
I think you may be right because I don't have. Oh, there he is.
Oh. You blew it up with the missile.
Yeah.
Poor rat.
There he is. He was struggling hard in those tunnels though. Now we have the bulky. There we go. All right. Now we're gonna do the sequence. And the sequence is normal temperature, cold temperature, and warm temperature. So like the three-way key. In order to disable Metal Gear, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Disable Metal Gear. That's the way we should go. So first we're gonna take the PAL key with the normal room temperature, and yeah, we're gonna put it in at the first slot. Let's put it at that.
So I guess the ideal, like, the dream skip for this game would be to find a way to not have to do this section where you have to do the 3 different PAL keys.
You have
like
that in Twin Snakes. Did you remember that?
I don't know.
No. Okay.
That's a thing?
That's the thing. You don't have to do this in Twin Snakes.
Oh.
In Twin Snakes, you have the option to go to the other side where, like, the storage of Metal Gear is also completely different. You don't have ladders, you have like stairs along the way.
Okay.
With Metal Gear. Mm-hmm. On the other side of Metal Gear, you have a pipe. You have 2 pipes.
Yeah.
One is blue and one is red.
Really?
Really?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You didn't know?
I mean, like, I didn't know. I had no idea. Like,
okay. Cool. nice
Yeah.
to know, because I didn't know either for the first time I run it. Mm-hmm. Like way before, way in the back in the day. But I was like, okay, I'm gonna speedrun this game. Let's see how the strats are going, you know? Mm-hmm. And it was like, what? How is this possible? You can change the shape of the card by just shooting down the blue pipe. It turns blue.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's I really appreciate
so
that though, because yeah, like this is like a lot of like backtracking. You have to go back to like the snowy area or like the blast furnace.
Yeah.
And that is so freaking nice.
It's so nice. It's so nice to have that option. So yeah, and now we're going to cool down the keycard. And which place is better to cool down the keycard is with Raven. Because where Raven was is cold.
So now I'm also curious, because like normally you would have to kind of just hang out in the cold for a while, and eventually the keycard would turn the right temperature, but sometimes I felt like it took a long time. Is there like a trick to it, or?
In integral version it's 1 minute.
A minute, okay.
Normally I look at my timer, but I don't have any timer with me. I forget to set it up, but it is okay. We have a second option, and that's the violin. You now hear a violin? Or you don't hear the game sound? Do you hear the game sound?
I hear it a bit, yeah.
You hear a little bit of violin?
Yeah.
The second time when the violin pops up, that's a minute.
Oh, that's really nice.
So that's my cue. So we have 20, 30 seconds.
That's just
chill for a bit.
hang out in the cold.
Wait for the key card to turn blue. But before I enter, I always check my key card, because runners at world record died. They come to the when they put in the key card there, and it was still blank.
Doesn't work. Oh man.
I was too early.
And I guess you don't want to keep it equipped because you need your level 7 card to like progress through the area.
You have that, and with Twin Snakes, you don't have to do that. You don't have to equip your level 7 keycard. You just go to the door.
All right, it just works because they changed that in MTS2, I believe. It just always works.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So nice.
That's so nice. Pretty nice feature though.
Yeah, like I remember, I think it was like in the original Metal Gear, or at least in the NES version, which not great. There's also like this poisonous room, and you have to wear a gas mask to like lose your health a bit slower, or like not lose it at all in that room.
Yeah.
And then you have to switch to the key card to get out of that room. So inevitably you take some damage going in and out, and that's just so painful.
It is. But we are not like spending a lot of time with the gas on. We do have a gas moment in the game, somewhere at the end of the sequence. But yeah, for now we're still good to go. So now we're going to do the second sequence of the key card.
Who's that?
Who's that? He didn't hear me because I like was floating around the deck because I was equipping and re-equipping my stun or my chaff grenade.
Oh, that silences your footsteps?
So yeah, he doesn't hear me. Normally,
that's awesome.
normally you click, 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 click. You hear that through the game, but now he doesn't hear me, so he's not going to see around when I do this.
Oh.
And the field of view of the guards, because we are on easy, is less than normal or hard mode. So he didn't see me like because I used the escape function. Okay,
awesome.
And so now we need to go all the way back upstairs to the furnace to warm up the key. And that's the same strat, so it's like a minute, or look at the timer, or like the sequence. It's almost the same sequence with the violin, and that's the same thing. So on our way up again.
Yep.
Yeah. So if the host has something to add, some donations or something else, please, now is the time.
All right, unfortunately no donations, but I will just tell you a little bit about who we are. We are the Benelux Speedrunner Gathering. We organize bi-monthly gatherings in the Benelux for speedrunners. We're currently doing our event on-site, streaming from the esports gaming arena in Alphen aan den Rijn, the Netherlands. We're raising money for Mind, which is a nationwide organization committed to prevent mental health issues and support everyone who is dealing with mental issues themselves or within their family. All of your donations will go to Mind.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, host. Okay, now I've picked up like 5 additional stingers, so that's pretty good. The room resets as soon as you like put in the blue key card. But when you go all the way up, when you warm up the key card and go all the way down, the room resets again, so we can take up another
set of missiles.
Nice. And that will be plenty enough to beat Metal Gear.
Awesome. So I'm actually wondering, like, how much time does Boba skip save in this category?
2.5 minutes. If you're running on console, if you're running on PC, it saves 2 minutes.
2 minutes, okay.
Yeah, because you have the lot of codecs you need to mash through, you know. So it's a lot of time save.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of crazy that like Boba just kind of stumbled upon that while casually playing the game.
Yeah.
Just suddenly phases through a door, and she's just like, "What happened?"
I have seen the not the stream, but yeah, it's like it's going viral, like with Boba, and
Yeah.
it was like,
Yeah, just all the news articles all over
what
it.
did I do? It's like, what?
Yeah, it's
And
wonderful.
the game was
And-
wide open, and within 2 hours, the first world record was beaten. It was insane.
Yeah, I remember. Like, and she also joined the Discord, and she was just kind of hanging out, like,
Yeah.
not really into speedrunning, just kind of just hanging out and just everybody going like, "Oh my God, you're amazing,"
Yeah, you're a hero.
and she is great. Like, I watch her stream as well.
Okay, cool.
It's really nice. But yeah, it's so wild. Like, it was just like a wild goose chase. Like the first person to incorporate it into a run,
Nice.
and then yeah, people are just trying to get into those articles.
It's like very awesome because it's like, oh, people are going live and trying to do so, and what's the strat, and it's like within 10 or 20 minutes, it's like Discord was full, and with everyone, all the great runners, it was like, oh, we need to break this, we need to do something,
Yeah.
we need to...
Like all the glitch hunters trying to say, like,
Yeah.
okay, how can we get this consistent? Because, you know, everybody was just kind of running into the door while being shot at and just hoping that it
Yeah.
worked. And yeah, eventually, like, the strat evolved, and now it's like, you know, 50-50.
Yeah.
But before that, it was just like, you know, you just stand there and you get shot and you just pray. Like,
Yeah.
it's always so fun to see like how a skip evolves like that. From just like, okay, we've seen it happen. How can we replicate it, and then how can we make it better?
Awesome. It's very awesome.
For sure.
She changed the Metal Gear scene. For sure. So already shout outs to Boba already. For sure.
For sure.
So now we wait
Yep.
for the violin again. So we're gonna check down the card, see if it's turning red, and then we're gonna disable Metal Gear. Or I don't know.
You keep saying disable.
It's like between I don't know, hashtags, bars,
Quotation marks.
Quotation marks. Your English is way better than mine.
All good. I mean, I speak English more than I speak Dutch at this point. It's kind of
Okay.
ridiculous.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so the second violin. And then we're good to go.
Awesome.
Okay,
All right. No more waiting.
no more waiting. We do have a fight on our hands though. Because yeah, we know we need to fight Metal Gear, right? That's the thing we need to do. But after Metal Gear, we need to fight Liquid.
Yep.
And that's pretty hard fight. Can you
Oh, yeah.
remember on the top of Metal Gear?
I actually know the strat for this one. Very, very tough fight, yeah.
Very tough fight. What I'm going to do is an attempt, but it did succeed me when I did some practice here on site. It happened to me twice. I succeeded twice, but we're going to try the Affinity Combo.
Yeah.
The Affinity Combo is like you line up Liquid in a certain way, and then you like go 2 pushes. So you need to push, 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 only with your hands. When you have him into a corner, he will stay in the corner, but also frame rated. So you need to like perfectly assemble your lines, and then we hope that we have an infinite combo. Also for tech is that when I do the infinite combo, I will give a sign when I do the infinite combo above a Metal Gear Rex. They need to mute myself for a bit. Yeah, so that's the only thing. Because I'm going to remove my headset, and I'm going to put on the pelters, and I'm going to count my rhythm of my key struck. So
Okay.
then I need a lot of focus.
Yeah, I can
Let's-
imagine.
Yeah.
So with those on, like, is it safe for me to just keep talking about it, or would you
you can
prefer?
you can still talk because it's very loudy also behind me.
That's fair.
But I removed my headset.
All right.
So if we do have infinite combo first try, we're gonna be hyped.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Like the timing for it is like really strict, isn't it?
Yeah, but if you succeed, it saves 2 minutes.
That's insane.
Because you have like 2 minutes and 30 seconds on a counter, and if you do it perfectly, you can do it in 25 seconds.
Okay, but like normally a good
Normally-
fight shouldn't take like 2.5 minutes, right?
No, it takes 1.5 minutes average. But
Yeah.
if you have a liquid that is struggling, you can't give it, it's keep hitting you, you can easily lose 2 minutes.
Oh,
easily.
I can definitely imagine.
Yeah.
Like he's such a little jerk. So
He
annoying.
is, he is a jerk. So we're gonna see what we got. So like I said, the room has been resetted, so we can get some chairs. That's for the first section of Metal Gear. Why? You can disable the radar at the first fight. Only on easy though. When you throw the chaff grenades through him, the radar will be disabled, but also Metal Gear don't see anything. So that's pretty convenient.
Yeah, and like otherwise you would have to shoot its dome, right? And then that gets
Yeah.
like a similar effect.
Yeah. On the second, it doesn't matter because he is losing his radar, and he
Right.
opens his seat or his capsule, so he sees everything.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to do that anymore. But at the first fight, it can be pretty handy. So yeah. Now on to the final section to put in the red keycard and activate Metal Gear.
Like, I used to think people just did this for, like, for style, the skating.
For fun.
But, yeah.
No,
I mean, that's what I would do. Like,
Yeah.
you know, in, like, any game where you can jump freely, you're just always jumping because, you know, it's better than walking.
it's faster than, yeah.
Like, even if it's not faster, it's just more fun.
It's more fun. Yeah, true that. True. Yeah. Okay, Master Miller is not Master Miller. Master Miller is Liquid Snake all along.
But, did you like his sunglasses?
I did like the sunglasses. Give me those. And now the room is full of gas. So what we now need to do is we're gonna call Otacon to get us out of here. Get the gate open. Skip our ration. We have 5 rations, so this full stack. That is good. I think we use 3, give or take, if we have bad racks. Opening the door.
Thanks, Otacon.
Thank you.
Bro.
Much appreciated. All right. Metal Gear. There we go. Holding down the X, skip all the cutscenes, throwing the chaffs. Doesn't matter how you throw it, just throw it. I just keep running around. Finger.
Takes a lot of damage. Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage. With normal or hard mode, it's way less though. Good fight. Good fight, pretty solid. Nice.
Very smooth.
Very good. Okay, now you can, the second phase of the fight, you can like go around them, go back and forth, but I prefer to do the normal strat. You just like take a little bit step forward, just keep hitting us, but we have enough stingers, we have enough health to beat him. So
Awesome. And yeah, we've got our buddy Grey Fox over here doing a bit of a monologue.
yeah.
It really only makes sense if you played Metal Gear 1 and 2, because otherwise you're like, okay, like he's a guy, but
Oh. Silver. We need to like full hit him. Only thing that he hits with his laser and his like Gatling gun. And the last time is with the rifle. That's good. We have a lot. Okay, and there we are. Now we're going to do the infinite combo. On other versions with Metal Gear, you can't skip this part. You need to stay and watch the cutscene. But now we can skip it and immediately goes into the sequence. So if Tech would mute me, then I'm going to start after the codec. I'm going to start the infinite combo, I hope. We'll see.
good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting fight. So Liquid's fighting style is like pretty dirty. It kind of tends to knock you over, try to get behind you, and it kind of likes to phase through your fists. Like sometimes the hit detection is a bit tricky, let's just say. So let's just hope he'll be able to get the infinite combo, because that just make sure he can't just decide to break out of your combos and just mess you up. So let's have a look.
Line, you fall. At this height, it will kill even
I know we also kind of glanced over the story in this run, but trying to explain Metal Gear story, especially in such a short time, pretty tricky. But yeah, this is Solid Snake's brother. This is the fight to see who is the strongest. And yeah, that should be the infinite combo. So let's see if we can keep this up. Very smooth so far. Nice shot. Yeah. Got it. Ah! So close. Got a lot of damage in though, so that's still very, very good. And a little bit more. Yeah, he likes to run around so much. He's such a jerk. Alright, have we got Mies back? Hurry! Yeah.
Almost.
So that was so good though.
Oh, almost.
Like still getting him down so far without
Yeah.
dropping the combo. Very, very good job.
If you have 1 second off of like a half a second off with your button mashing, or like he's changing frames, it's done, you know. He's readjusting, but we did have it for like 80%.
Yeah,
Final
that's
section
still
of the game.
very, very good.
Final section of the game, the fight. Also with this, people is like, doesn't Liquid have health? We did have to fight, but he doesn't have health. He does have health, but you can't see it. The way is like we need to pass these guards. So the first section is with 2 guards, 2 barrels. We need to shoot the barrels or shoot the guards. And after that we have 3 guards without barrels. So first we're gonna encounter them. And pretty nice, pretty clean, very good.
Yeah,
Now
like,
we're gonna...
that gun is not easy to control. Like it actually feels heavy and like it bounces around as you shoot.
Yeah.
Very, very tough to handle.
Very tough, but it's very cool. And that's this is the second sequence with the other guards. You're getting a little bit damage. Okay, we're good. Now Liquid is coming. The trick is with Liquid, when he is like going drive to you, face you, when he's evading, wait 1 or 2 seconds and then shoot him. Wait another 2 seconds and then shoot him. Because otherwise you keep going from left to right when you shoot him, and that's not saving time. So wait a second, wait where he pops up. So he's popping up above his wheel. Shoot him again. Wait for him to pop up. Shoot him again.
Yeah, you'll see him just constantly dodge to the side, and if you keep shooting, he'll just keep dodging. It's such a little jerk.
Right. And now this is the second sequence. The final sequence is like when he is driving left from us with the pillars in between. That's the last sequence, and then its time is coming up soon. So we're gonna line up here. Easily can go. Okay, let's go. Come on, line up. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's good.
Nice.
One. Another one. And that's it. And time.
Awesome job, Mies.
Woo! Medic is solid any percent. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Got the people excited.
Yes. What is my time?
It is a 60 or a 56 2 seconds.
Pretty nice with the death. Pretty nice. I'm happy.
Very good job.
I'm very happy because my estimate was like 1 hour, and so 55 is pretty cool. So
For sure.
the next thing is coming up is the codec, and after that there's the subtitles. But if I have a 50, then it was like world record pace. But no worries, we can leave it like that. Would like thank you, Vanessa, for joining me at the co-commentary.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
It's been a blast.
Thank you. I am Mieslwd. I speedrun Metal Gear Solid, Silent Hill, like every Silent Hill on the book, The Last of Us, both parts, and another bunch games. So yeah, check me out. I hope you enjoyed it. Also check out speedrunners, MetalGearSpeedrunners.com. A lot of good people there, good community if you want to learn this game, Metal Gear Solid. So shout-outs to MGSR, shout-outs to Bowerskip, shout-outs to BSG. Thank you very much. My name is Mieslwd. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mies, for that incredible run. I'm gonna